We are a little over halfway through the rookie season of 7'4" French phenom Victor Wembanyama, so it is the perfect time to reflect on what exactly we've seen from the most recent number 1 overall pick. And hey, that is exactly what we're going to do in today's video. Real quick though, my name is Troy and this is the Half Court Report. Make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe for some of the best NBA content you're going to find on YouTube. Wemby has already shown himself to be one of the most versatile players to ever step on an NBA court. And here's the scary part. The dude is still improving every game by leaps and bounds. In the first 19 games of his NBA career, Wembanyama played as a power forward without a true point guard and with teammates who were still learning to adapt to his very unique set of skills and playing style. And it makes sense because at a ridiculous 7'4" with insane guard-like skills, Wembanyama required some adjustments from his teammates. Add to that, Greg Popovich and the Spurs coaching staff allowed him the freedom to play his game without excessive micromanaging, which contributed to some early struggles, such as poor shooting and turnovers. But I think Pop allowing Wemby to figure things out on his own and process the game naturally was actually part of his plan all along. Because things have taken a turn in Wembanyama's last 16 to 20 games. The Spurs have strategically positioned Victor closer to the rim, and that enables him to utilize his incredible 8-foot wingspan. And it just so happens the rookie is also an exceptional fast break player, leading among centers in fast break points. Overall, though, he has adapted to the NBA game very, very quickly, showcasing remarkable growth in those recent games. Wembanyama's rookie campaign has been nothing short of extraordinary, and he is leading the way among rookies in numerous categories. Get this, Wembanyama, number 1 in points, rebounds, blocks, steals, free throw attempts, all while being 5th in total minutes. My man is on pace to become the first player in NBA history to average a double-double with 3+ blocks and 1+ threes per game. And guys, this man is barely 20 years old. Looking at things a little closer, since the end of December, Wembanyama has gone to another level. He's scoring nearly a point a minute, 232 points so far in 242 minutes, all while shooting over 62% inside the arc and upping his free throw rate, including his first 2 double-figure free throw games. Defensively, he's blocked a ridiculous 5.2 shots per 36 minutes in this stretch. At the offensive end, the low percentage off-the-dribble long twos that characterized much of his early season output have steadily diminished. In its place, though, are hard runs to the rim. Then you have Trey Jones, the Spurs' only legit point guard, in my opinion. He keeps looking for Wemby in the air, and the other Spurs have caught on to that. They're learning that it is impossible to overthrow Wembanyama, because if you get it close to the rim, he's going to throw it down. Moving Vic from a really tall power forward to his more natural position at center has been a game changer as well. It not only stations him around the basket where he can use his 8-foot wingspan to affect shots, it also makes it a lot harder for defenders to keep him out of the action, as they could when Wembanyama was defending more perimeter players early in the season. There are a ton more 4s who can shoot in today's NBA than 5s, and that forced Wembanyama further away from the rim in general. So if his assignment lifted from the corner to the wing as another opponent drove, he had to at least be cognizant of where beyond the three-point line his man would end up. Now, though, Wembanyama can impact each action more easily. Most teams run the majority of their ball screens through screening centers to keep bigs involved in the play, and that allows Wembanyama to take full advantage of his length. He's a tremendous drop defender, and he's able to cut off drives while still positioning himself in gaps and keeping close enough to the roller to cut off a lob pass. In terms of defense, Wembanyama is as good as advertised. In fact, he may end up making the NBA's all-defense team just a few months from now. That's pretty unheard of for a rookie. As a team, the Spurs have the number 25 defense, allowing almost 118 points per 100 possessions. But with Wembanyama on the court, the Spurs allow just under 113 points per 100 possessions, which makes them a top 10 defensive team. Not only that, he's able to defend without fouling. He's only called for 2.3 fouls per game. Again, a lot of rookie big men get into foul trouble, but not Wembanyama. As teams continue to scout him, it's clear that they try to match his length and skill with size and force. So getting physical with Wemby and trying to frustrate him is part of the opponent's game plan. But all in all, he's as cool as the other side of the pillow, even if he would like more calls to go his way. He's also showing that he is a coach's dream, willing to do whatever the team needs and playing hard all the time. I love this quote from Wembanyama. He says, "I like to be coached. I like to be threatened to be sent to the G League if I don't play the right way. I don't care. I like when there are consequences to my mistakes." And never mind that there is a 0% chance of Wemby going to the G League, but you still like to hear that. But you still like to hear him say all the right things. In terms of what Wembanyama can improve on, his mid-range shooting hasn't been the best, just 31% on twos from beyond 10 feet, according to Basketball Reference. And his 29.3% mark doesn't make him reliable yet as a stretch big. And while he's shown the touch to make those shots, it's still a developing skill for him, not a go-to option. Even last year when he was playing for the Mets in France, Wembanyama would fall in love with this shot a bit too much. And if we're nitpicking, we can point to some other things. His turnover rate has been pretty high, 5.5 per game per 100 possessions. And he's not super ball secure. Some of his ball handling shenanigans have gotten him into tough spots. He also needs to be a little craftier in drawing fouls, and he needs to add some lower body strength for those battles under the basket. Although his rebound rate of 19% is very, very good, even among centers. But every NBA star has his flaws early on. Even rookie LeBron James wasn't prime LeBron James. In the big picture, though, Wembanyama's recent run of dominance and steady improvement since opening day points to a meteoric endpoint when you extrapolate the graph out a few years. And even though it's still up for debate on whether he or Oklahoma City big man Chet Holmgren will win Rookie of the Year, one thing is certain. Victor Wembanyama is every bit as good as advertised. And there are times when he is light years ahead of what anyone could have predicted. Spurs, you got yourselves a good one, and I see multiple championships in your future if everything plays out the way it should. Since we're talking about big men making their mark, Alperen Şengün of the Houston Rockets, I think this guy could end up being a first-time All-Star and is looking like one of the biggest steals from his draft class 3 years ago. I had to do a whole video breaking down his game and just what he is doing for the Houston Rockets. Check that out. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you next time on the Half Court Report. Have a great day.